Right now, crews are collecting pieces of what was a 350-foot-long span of the Blanchette Bridge. The bridge opened in 1959 and took over a year to build, and it took only seconds for 1.5 million pounds of steel to fall into the Missouri River. A large crowd gathered on Sunday morning to see the demolition of the first section of the Blanchette Bridge. At exactly 10:15, the first section of the bridge came down with a blast. St. Charles County engineer for MoDOT, Tom Evers, said the controlled explosion went as planned.
Well, from our perspective, it went well, and the timing of it happened exactly as we had planned. So we had traffic shut down at 10 o'clock and made sure that the site, the blast area was clear. And then once it was clear, the explosives went off at 10:15 as planned. So with all that being said, it sounds like everything went off without a hitch.
While the piece of the bridge taken down was only a small section, it was the first step in a two-step process of the bridge deconstruction.
We blew up 350 feet of the river span over the Missouri River here on westbound 70. That's only a small part of the overall bridge, but you got to take it down a piece at a time. So this was the piece that got taken down today.
With the detonation of explosions, over 1.5 million pounds of steel fell into the Missouri River. The contractor of the demolition has 48 hours to retrieve all the pieces of the bridge from the river. Linda Horn-Wilson of MoDOT explains how they kept track of all the steel that fell into the river.
The steel has been dropped into the river, and our crews now have 2 days to pull all those pieces of steel out of the river. An interesting thing about that process, every piece of steel is labeled, so as they are pulling it out, they can actually keep track and make sure that they pulled every piece out.
The blast drew a good-sized crowd, including St. Charles resident Maureen Boxine. She brought her grandchildren because she sees this as a once-in-a-lifetime event.
It's very important for my grandkids to see this. I think it's a once-in-a-lifetime thing to see. When my son was younger, I brought him out to see the 115 bridge be dropped into the river, and I guess that was a once-in-a-lifetime. He was very impressed by that and still talks about it. Right. So I think it's important that the kids get to see this and get to see the progress that St. Charles is making.
The other two spans of the bridge will be taken down with one blast. The date for the next demolition of the bridge is not set, but is expected to be in the first week of December. For LUTV News, I'm Brian Webb.